Did you hear that? That laugh? That wasn't just a laugh. That was a statement, a declaration. When Terence "Bud" Crawford was asked about Canelo Alvarez's intense revenge training, he didn't flinch. He didn't offer a political answer. He just laughed. And in that one sound, the entire boxing world felt a tremor. It's just the opening act of a show he's already seen the ending to. It's pure entertainment. But for Canelo Alvarez, that laugh is something else entirely. It's not just disrespect. It's the sound of a challenge he can't ignore. It's the echo of his loss to Bivol, a loss that proved size and power aren't everything. Canelo built his empire on ferocious power, on being the bigger, stronger man who could walk through punches to deliver his own devastating blows. He's the face of boxing, a global superstar who has bulldozed his way through multiple weight classes. He represents the pinnacle of boxing stardom, a combination of skill, marketability, and raw, undeniable force. Then you have Terence Crawford, the quiet storm from Omaha, Nebraska. Pound for pound, many argue he's the best pure boxer on the planet. His fight IQ is off the charts. He's a switch hitter who can dissect an opponent from either a southpaw or orthodox stance, often changing mid-round to exploit a weakness the other guy didn't even know he had. His dismantling of Errol Spence Jr. wasn't just a win, it was a masterclass. It was a terrifying display of technical perfection. Crawford doesn't just beat his opponents. He downloads their software, finds the bugs, and makes them crash. He's the boogeyman who proves that timing, precision, and intelligence can shatter brute strength. So when Crawford says muscle doesn't fix mistakes, he's not just talking about lifting weights. He's talking about footwork. He's talking about head movement. He's talking about the subtle tells, the patterns, the habits that a fighter develops over a career. Canelo's mistake, in Crawford's eyes, wasn't a lack of power against Bivol. It was a tactical one. It was a failure to adapt, to solve the puzzle that a skilled, disciplined boxer presented. And Crawford believes he is the most complex puzzle in all of boxing. Imagine the scene. Canelo is in his state-of-the-art gym, the sound of heavy bags groaning under the force of his punches echoing off the walls. He's pushing his body to its absolute limit, building more power, more stamina. He's picturing redemption. He's picturing silencing the doubters. In his mind, he's forging a weapon of immense power. Meanwhile, somewhere else, Crawford is probably watching film. He's not just watching Canelo's fights. He's watching his foot placement in the 7th round against Golovkin, the way he drops his left hand after a right hook, the way his head stays on the center line for just a fraction of a second too long. He's not preparing for a war of attrition. He's preparing for a surgical strike. He's not looking to match Canelo's power. He's looking to make it irrelevant. This potential mega-fight is a classic clash of styles, a battle of philosophies. It's the bull versus the matador. It's raw power versus sublime skill. Canelo's path to victory lies in overwhelming Crawford, using his size advantage to cut off the ring, pin him against the ropes, and unleash those bone-crushing body shots and uppercuts. He needs to make it a physical, grueling fight where technique starts to break down under relentless pressure. He has to force Bud to stand and trade, to engage in a firefight where Canelo's chin and power give him the edge. Crawford's path is the opposite. He needs to turn the ring into an open field. He needs to use his superior footwork and angles to stay on the outside, peppering Canelo with a stinging jab, frustrating him, making him miss. He'll want to lure Canelo into overcommitting and then counter with lightning-fast combinations. Bud's goal isn't to knock Canelo out with one punch. It's to systematically break him down, piece by piece, until the mighty fortress crumbles. It's a death by 1,000 cuts. So, when Crawford laughed, it was a message to Canelo and the entire world. It was him saying, You can build the biggest, strongest walls you want, but I know exactly where the cracks are. I see the blueprint. He believes that no amount of physical strength can patch the fundamental flaws in Canelo's boxing DNA, flaws that only a technician of his caliber can see and exploit. For Canelo, that laugh is the ultimate motivation. It's the fuel for every extra round of sparring, every extra sprint, every agonizing minute of training. He has to prove that his power is not just muscle, but an intelligent force that can bend the rules of boxing. He has to prove that he's not just a powerhouse, but an evolving fighter who can learn, adapt, and overcome the most cerebral of challenges. The question is, can he? Can he fix the mistakes that Crawford is so confident he sees? This isn't just a fight for a title or a payday. This is a fight for legacy. It's about two titans at the peak of their powers, representing two different schools of boxing thought. It's the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object, but in this case, the object is a ghost who can't be hit cleanly. The boxing world holds its breath, waiting to see if Canelo's thunderous power can finally silence that confident, chilling laugh. Or if Crawford's prophecy will come true, proving once and for all that in the sweet science, muscle, indeed, does not fix mistakes. What do you guys think? Can Canelo's power overcome Crawford's technique, or is Bud just on another level entirely? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you love boxing analysis like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We'll see you in the next one.